Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. We are just headed out on a little weekend adventure, long weekend adventure. It is Thanksgiving here in Canada. We have it way earlier than Americans, and we're headed out on the most spontaneous little road trip. I booked an Airbnb for us yesterday. We left this morning at 5 a.m. Only 7 minutes behind schedule. Mornings are we're really good as long as we give ourselves a timeline, but if we don't, we will ADHD spiral into another task. Like last night we were gonna pack to get ready to go, and then we started packing for my move. We just really need like a good assignment in the morning, but we're on the road now. First little pity stop here. Beck's done all the driving so far, bless her soul, and she packed a goodie bag for me. They're running. It's early and they're... I know. I just have one of those pretend bras on that's doing nothing. We walked down just to this cute little... Like, this is just literally a roadside turnout. God bless Canada. We're doing a protein soda, so you have to get one of the biggest big gulps that you can, and then you do half full with ice and then half full of whatever soda you want, and then we have the core power protein to put in it. This is Beck's first... Is this your first one?
It's like a gas station one, yeah.
This is... But you've had dirty soda, but have you had protein soda?
No.
This is Beck's first protein soda. She has been a dirty soda girl for forever though. She showed me goose juices. Only people from Alberta will know what a goose juice is.
We found vanilla syrup. Nothing quite like a tailgate.
Parking lot party. Core power.
I just have regular for life milk.
Beck can't have these. They bother her skin. I think we put milk in the Dr. Pepper.
Oh, guys,
That's okay.
She got a very vanilla Coke with vanilla syrup and a vanilla core power, and I got Dr. Pepper with some milk in it. So, you know, I've had better dirty sodas, but it will get us through. I would just like to say, the Mormons may have come up with dirty soda, but us non-Mormon people that drink alcohol have been making dirty soda for a long time. Our syrups were just liquor. Has everybody heard of a paralyzer before?
Yes.
It's Coke with liquor and milk. So,
honestly, I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner.
yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. We trades up, okay?
This is the Selma Creston Pass in BC. If you've never driven this road before, it is gorgeous. You can get through either by taking the ferry across Kootenay Lake, or you can take this pass. I prefer to take the pass because it is such a gorgeous drive any time of year, even in the winter. Obviously be careful in the winter because the roads can be bad, but this pass is so beautiful. And just wait for the rest stop.
We're just having a quick little outfit change here.
Well, we're putting a sweater on.
We're going to actually just getting dressed to go outside quickly because we're at a rest stop just quick at the top of this beautiful pass. Look how pretty the colors are. The sky's blue. Okay, where are we right now?
We're at a rest stop in Canada.
Like, I'm sorry, there's a cabin here and a beautiful little lake.
It's just so nice. Like, little lake, little cabin, little rest stop.
Little bestie.
Go little rock star.
Little rock star.
We stopped for lunch. We're just in a cute little town in BC right now, and we looked up. Yeah, we looked for coffee shop locations, and then we just parked and we were like, oh, we'll just like get out and walk. But we found a cute little market. If anyone knows, what are these gorgeous red trees? Another cute Canadian rest stop. Like, I'm just saying, it's a rest stop, you guys. What is this magicalness? It's a rest stop. Canada, stop showing off. You're making it so hard for all the other countries. We are headed out to a natural hot spring today, a hike in hot spring, which I'm super jazzed about. I've only been to this hot springs twice before. We went once last year. I brought back for the first time, and then previous to that, I had only been one other time 7 or 8 years ago.
2 years ago.
Was that 2 years ago? Really?
So that was our March trip.
This March we went to Mexico.
A year and a half ago.
Yeah, a year and a half. Just realized I didn't have a bathing suit with me. We'll need that. We've made it 5 minutes in, but we've forgotten something. So she's running back. We'll be off soon. As you can see, couple down trees, lots of down trees, but we're making our way there. So out of breath. I think it's because we sat in the car for a very long time today. We were gonna come here tomorrow, but then we decided, heck it, we'll just come today. Under under another. I feel like early 2000s wraps. And another one. Early 2000s wrap. No S. That's so many down trees.
Yeah, there was at least 10.
This magical little hot spring had 3 different pools. We were lucky enough to grab the top pool, the hottest pool, and have it to ourselves for a while. It was so gorgeous. I promise you, there is nothing more relaxing than spending time in a natural hot spring. Okay, so outside of the fact that my feet have stopped working a little bit, we are just on the way down now. We're very fortunate. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's nice.
We're just getting ready to go grab dinner. It was a sulfur hot spring, so I think I smell like a foot.
That is the only thing. So there's 2 types of hot springs. There's mineral and there's sulfur.
Yeah.
Mineral are great. No bad smells. Sulfur, rotten eggs. We do our best to never get our hair wet. People that get their hair wet, I honestly don't know how you do it. We put some clothes on. We're gonna try and put some perfume on.
Why do I have one brain cell right now?
Because we're hungry.
I wouldn't say that we're sober, but neither of us drink very much. And Beck had the great idea of ordering hot chocolate when we got to the restaurant. And I'm just saying, I haven't had a hot chocolate in so long, and this was amazing. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It's probably on the kids menu, but I'm just saying, when you're an adult, I think those things are even better. So I impulsively booked us an Airbnb yesterday, and it's really cute. It's a tiny house.
We've never stayed in a tiny house before. We've slept in vans, Airbnbs, apartments, hotels. Never a tiny house. It's the fun thing about this eco-friendly tiny house that she booked. All caps, eco-friendly. I hope you know it said eco-friendly. How to use the composting toilet. Liquids go in the front portion. Solids go in the back bucket. After solids, use a handful of wood shavings on top, located beside the toilet, right here. Open the box and remove and replace the compost bag of waste before you go. Place the waste bag in the pit under the boat behind the tiny house. We have to poo in a bag and go throw it in the woods under the boat.
Good thing girls don't poop.
Girls don't poop? Nope. Only pee. So our pee is fine. It goes in the front. Just make sure you really get only in the front. And then solids. It was basically like having a dog. It's doggy bagging it up.
I don't know if I've mentioned, we're staying in a town of 379 people. It is gorgeous and on the lake. This community is so incredible, but not a lot of options in the area. So we got up in the morning and we're headed out looking for some coffee and maybe a bite to eat. We found a bakery that's open. Do you see the steam? I could have died happy in this bakery. Leave me here all day. I just said to Beck, I was like, should I move to BC and live in a tiny house? And this is what she said.
I said she's gonna have to start wood whittling or something if she lives in a tiny house, because there's not enough things to fix to keep her busy. So I see her just like sitting on the front steps carving shapes out of logs or something, building furniture. I don't know. It would be entertaining. I think we should ask her for this chapter. We called it a croissanterie. It was also called Love Affair Pastry.
So good. They're only open one day a week, and we went on the day that they're open. Honestly, it's been a great start to the morning. She's never been to this provincial park before, so I'm super excited to take her. Also, we've been like really loving the tiny house vibe, because I think I would like to buy some land and put a tiny house on it. I think that's going to be my next project, or maybe one of the next projects in the next year or so. It's me, you really never know. I thought about doing van life for a period of time, but I take too many obsessive showers. Your girl showers like 3 times a day, so I don't think I could do van life, because I think I would get itchy not being able to shower as much as I normally like. But the tiny house, I think I could do. I don't think we can do the bucket, the bagged bucket thing in the bathroom, but there are some other features of this tiny house that I do like. Lots of windows, and the loft bed is actually really nice. This one gives you a really good amount of like ceiling height. We should measure it before we leave so we know like how much ceiling height you need.
I think it was my full leg extended.
One full Becky leg is, and then plus the mattress, because you're on top of the mattress.
Yeah, I'll lay on the floor and reach.
That's how you do girl measurements.
Well, we didn't bring a tape measure. I feel wrong that we're traveling without one.
Look where we are.
Isn't it beautiful?
So I never considered living here previously because there was no cell service in this community for the longest time, but there is now. And look, it's just cutie little dock, little beach, like literally just little waterfront community.
You could do so much paddleboarding here. See, look, I'm paddleboarding. You can't even tell.
We're gonna go hang out up in that range today. So let's get, but like, how beautiful is this? We just came in for a bottle of water, but they said half their staff didn't show up, so we decided we're gonna grab dinner stuff right now, and then we're gonna run it back to the Airbnb quick, and then we know once we get back tonight, we are all set, all good. And this grocery store for a really small town is actually so cute, and they have tons of stuff.
Really nice produce.
Look at how cute our little Airbnb tiny house is. So we just grabbed our groceries. Final check.
Car's locked.
Car's locked. We're here. We're here, we're packed, we're locked, loaded. We each have jackets, warm layers. Do we each have headbands? No, we need headbands. Because if it's windy and your ears are not having it, not bonita.
We just got a little grind here.
Yes.
Someone has already commented on how red her pants are and that I won't be able to lose her, which is facts.
Don't want to lose your friends.
Look at the views. Who is that? It's our girl.
Look at how pretty she is. Gotten to the point in the hike where I didn't feel the best. I should have probably had a snack earlier. So we just had a cookie. I need some carbs. We have 200 meters left. And I'm being a
This is where she gets really mean to herself. It's great. It's like you hear her muttering under her breath, I really hope you're not talking about me. Like to me, she's like, you got this. Let's go, girl. Here you go. To her, you're like, how dare you back out right now? Step up. Let's go. I'm like, okay, lady, that's enough.
Look at how nice it is, though.
Yeah, that's not even a good view.
I think we're headed up here. Not totally sure exactly where we're headed on this trail right now. Oh, yeah, Beck's paying attention. We're motoring. We're making good time. I think we're gonna go down here and up onto that ridge line there, but we shall see. More positive pep talks at this hour, though.
Yeah, she got nice again.
Drive with your glutes, don't fall on the rocks.
See, I want us to go across here.
I'm going up just because I feel like up at least. Up and... Okay, so we have this lake, another lake. I think there's 3 or 4 lakes. And then do we see all the ranges? All the beautiful mountains? Then we have more mountains, more wispy ranges.
Guys.
A beautiful back, more, and then bam, we have her up there. There's no one else on this ridge either. I feel like everyone always thinks I'm so niche, but it's because we're the only people here. Okay? I like doing the niche things so that we get it all to ourselves. And yes, I did change. I sweat through my other shirt. It was nasty. Had to put something dry on. It is so beautiful. Like, the only other people here climbed that whole thing and they were dangling from the top. We only knew that they were here because we could hear them chitty-chatting, and then we saw little colored helmets at the very top. So beautiful here. Highly recommend going off the beaten path. We're in a provincial park too. I've done this hike a couple other times, but I've stopped at a different spot. Also very beautiful, but this is where it's at. I'm gonna get back to give you like the Bill Nye the Science Guy Magic School Bus 2000s tour of our view right now, because I cannot get it into a picture or one video, so hold up. You're up.
Welcome to the channel. As you can see, lake, another lake.
Oh, hold up. Okay, lake and another lake.
And a mountain.
Yes.
And another mountain. And more mountains. This way, as you can see. More mountains. More rocks. Mountains. Beautiful sun.
Sunset.
Ranges beyond belief.
Like, look at ranges for days here. I can't. It's so nice. I've clearly engaged cool kid mode for the way down.
Protect your ear holes.
Yeah, we were up here for a while. It's so beautiful. Neither of us want to go down, but we also don't want to go down in the dark, and neither of us brought headlamps, so.
Because we're so smart.
Yes. Well, we didn't think we'd be up here for...
This one,
yeah.
it was just so stunning.
Yeah. I know we said we didn't want to go down in the dark, but then this sunset happened, and as you can see, it was incredible. So we may have hung out at the top there and watched the sunset, and we may have had to run down a little bit. It's another day, I didn't even show you pretty bowls. I feel bad, but another day, another rendition of Shitna bowl. Today we did protein nudes, cilantro. We bought a mango, but it was bad. Cucumber, tomato, and scallops. Yum. Glory bowl dressing on it. Very good. Good morning, friends. We've been driving for 2.5 hours already. We got up this morning at 5, aiming to be on the road by 6, and we were on the road by 6.
You guys, we've been good at that this weekend.
Yeah. If we have a time, we're good. Because we mapped out a couple different options. It's just the other way we were going to drive was going to be 10 hours of driving, and Girlie has to get back for Thanksgiving dinner, and I have to get back for a massage.
A 10-hour drive plus the 2 stops to be able to do the things we wanted, because there was 2. We were going to go to a hot spring for an hour, and we were going to do an hour little hike viewpoint thingy. And I was like, well, that's 12 hours if we leave at 5. And I have to be at dinner at 5.
So I'm going to take her to a different cute little community that she's never been to today. I want to say in this area, but it was actually 5 hours away from where we were. But it's like on the way, you know, not a big deal. But it is now 8. We've been driving for a few hours.
Oh, it is only 8 a.m.
Yes, it's 8. But we're going to go get a protein soda. I know, you're like, ma'am, it's so early in the morning to have that. There's protein in it, okay? I don't know if we told this story, but yesterday it got dark on our way down, so we were running.
Like spooky dark, you guys. Like
we watched the most magical sunset from the top, but then we got into the trees and it was pitch black.
And we're sunset addicts, so like we like can't stop. Once we start watching it, we're like, but what if it gets better? But what if it gets better? We turn a corner, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's even better. And we keep taking pictures, and it's so beautiful, and the sky is just like lit up, and then there's like the alpine glow on all the mountains, and I'm like hitting you with my bun, I'm so sorry. But then it was so gorgeous, so we're like,
we ran down.
Well, we got into the tree line because we were above the tree line for the sunset, and then we got into the tree line and we're like, it's pitch black.
Her phone picked it up as an evening run.
Yes. My phone detected our activity as an evening run.
And we were also yelling the whole time because we didn't want to startle an animal, so we were yelling Marco Polo, running with a light in one hand and bear spray in the other. Just
like, if anybody was on the trail, I'm so sorry because we were so obnoxiously loud. Like, we were like, Marco Polo, hey, oh, hey there. Like, because we were not, like, if anything was getting startled, it was not going to be us.
We also haven't taken
medication yet today
because we haven't had anything to eat yet. But we're going to go get a little soda here, and we're not going to heck them up. We're going to do the right ones this time.
I won't drink the watered down Dr. Pepper today.
Yes. So let's go get a soda, get back on the road, and then we're gonna take her to one of like my favorite cute little communities. We just stopped for lunch. I've been craving soup all weekend, so I'm super excited to eat this. We went to a couple places first. They either weren't open or just like, didn't have the right thing, but super excited for this. And we're in the cutest little town that Beck's never been to, so I'm excited to show her. It was a quick stop in Kimberley, but we went to the Platzel, we had lunch, and then of course the iconic Marysville Falls stop. It's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, and I am thankful for her and for the mountains and for you guys. Thanks for coming along for our fun little adventure vloggy weekend. And if you have any questions about anything, let me know down in the comments. I always get questions about locations as well and such, and I don't post location details on public platforms, but if you're ever curious about where we were, anything like that, I always post location details on my Patreon, so I encourage you to pop over there if you are curious about where we were this weekend. But thank you so much for coming to hang out this weekend. If you have questions, leave them down below in the comments, and we will see you in the next one.